And as this room fill up, be sure to smash upon the like button. The name is Law Nation. As we continue to grind and shine, be sure to hit that like button, share this content, let friends, neighbors know where to go when it's time to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk and beyond. Come on, baby. This including the ice wall. Come on with it.
What more do you want from me?
Plenty more. Come on. More and more. More and more. Come on, baby. Yep. Come on with it. They really say ain't no party like a cowboy party. But what about a Dak Prescott is back, plus a Micah Parsons $200 million contract that he's seeking? Come on, with the question marks. Come on with it. I got question marks in it. I'm not saying that he got it. Let's get it. What we tell him, baby? Sharing is caring, baby. 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on with it. Stand tall or not at all. Yeah. Yeah. It said breakfast with law. Come on with it. Shout out to you, Holly. And ain't no party like a cowboy party. Ain't no party like a Law Nation party. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
All I have.
And when you lay your head on that pillow, I gave you everything I had. All right. What we got, baby? Baloney. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Shout out to you, Brandy. Shout out to you, Lord Nova, David Miller, Nigel, Sadiq. Appreciate everybody for tuning in and being part of these episodes and watching a little teaspoon of what we did last night. It was a big, massive, epic event at the Double R. We had Aston Martins, we had C8s, McLarens, and a whole bunch of stuff, man. Unbelievable food. And I'm going to compile most of those images, and we're going to put it out there, but give me time. We got a chance to talk to Mama Parsons last night. Ken Hamlin was in the building. Wanye, shout out to him. He was in the building. Shout out to the agency group, man. I think that they did a great job of showcasing and getting things going. But one of the household rules that I want to put out there, what y'all see here is what y'all see in public, right? You know, and it's just me, you know. So when people are saying, hey, man, what you doing, man? That's just me. That's just me, baby, you know, and these sorts of things. But I really appreciate y'all so much, man, for all what y'all do. But just letting y'all know, I'm a good old country guy from Mississippi. I never met a stranger, so and the energy that you see is a real thing, right? I can't turn it off, so it's just for what it is. Shout out to you. Come on, No Sleep Nation. Come on, that's Angie.
Oh, man. Let's go.
Angie Rebel Chicks, $19.99. Shout out to you, Mr. Law Nation, saluting face, hashtag no sleep.
No sleep, baby. And then right behind it, somebody else is taking the money out. Come on with it, chew. Oh, my goodness. Oh, where my button at? Come on, here you go. Come on.
Wasting my time now. Come on.
If y'all missed me yesterday, let me know. Put a 1 in the chat. Let me feel good just a little bit, But we are working on a big deal. I can't outspeak my wisdom teeth. And yesterday, your boy just did like this. Yeah. And then did a windmill. I did a windmill this way, came back, and yammed it, baby. I yammed that deal so hard, man. The people was like, where do I sign? I say, you put another 0 on it. I'll sign today. I said, baby, 2 most important days of your life. The day you was born and the day you realized your purpose. They was like, oh, my God. That's the wisdom of Mississippi talking, baby. But it was all good. But neither here nor there. This is what I do. And I always, I've been trying to do this content thing for a long time. I was working at X, Y, and Z job. And, I'm just going to take a leap of faith. Young kid. I'm just going to take a leap of faith and start my own business. And his name is Big B Media. That's his link. Please do me a favor. I'm going to pin it to the top of my page. I don't know if you guys got IG or Instagram, but he got a chance to work with a few players, and Dak Prescott is on the forefront of it, and giving him an opportunity to be able to get into the mix with Dak Prescott and filling out things with players is a plus. And that's what Law Nation Sports is growing out to be, man, is a connector to help other individuals out. And he does a great job with his film. Be sure to support the kid. I know a lot of people that took the clips and repurposed them without tagging him. But if y'all can do me a huge favor, reach out to him. He's in the DFW. He got his own website, and he's doing a great job. And he does it all, weddings, recitals and all of this stuff, and bar mitzvahs and all of this stuff. Man, he might can do a whole bunch of stuff for you, man. So y'all check him out, man. And let me give y'all his internet page. Well, I ain't gonna give you that one, because he still got to work on a few things. But be sure to book him if you're in the and that's what I'm talking about, And sometimes it may not be the coaches, it may not be the actual players that you establish relationship with when you are a content creator. It could very much so be the photographer, the therapist, right? It could be all of those things, ladies and gentlemen, is what I'm getting at. So with that being said, Dak Prescott is back throwing the ball. And if you click on any of the videos that we have of him throwing the ball, I need to have Dak Attack to rechange his name. Instead of Attack on Cowboys, is to be back to Dak Attack, because people are attacking him just out of nowhere. They just appreciate you so over it. Thank you so much for following the young kid. And he got a chance, man. He had a good time. He was filming all of this stuff that we did last night, and I can't wait to see the end results of it, man. Yeah, we had a great time last night. But everybody makes it about Dak Prescott, and there's only a few people that stand tall with him, man. And I get it. It's been since he's been in the league, 10 years now, going into his 10th season, right? Going into, was it 9th season? One of those numbers. Appreciate you so over it. Thank you. Lola, appreciate you so much. So when I see this graphic, it's always followed by a bird or what have you, but I get it. Dak Prescott didn't win a single playoff game with either of these rosters in 2021, and then I believe this was 2022, what have you. But without context, man, people will look at 4,000 yards, 1,000 yards from Ezekiel Elliott, 1,000 from CeeDee Lamb, 10-plus sacks from Micah Parsons, 10-plus INTs from Trayvon Diggs. But people can't point me out one damn play that he did in the postseason. They can't find me a sack, a scoop and score, a forced fumble that he did. They couldn't find me that defining moment, that catch, that great catch for multitudes of yards and touchdowns from him. They can't even find me. Look, they can't even find me a 5 to a 6 yard run from this guy, you know. But all of a sudden, this guy, heavy as the crown, and I get it, you know, he's the starting quarterback for the Cowboys. We've been deployed and dismissed from a lot of things in the last 30 years, 30 seasons. So when I'm at the Double R event, they sitting here saying, hey, what do you do? I said, man, you know, I'm a sports guy. I do content creations and beyond. I give motivations, and I stand tall with mine. You know, 30 years, 30 seasons, I'm locked, loaded, and I'm still here. I stay true to what I believe in. I'm the most loyal fan out there, you know. Yeah, I'm not the one that's going to say every year is all year, but I'm not going to be the one that say every year not going to be all year, you know. But I would tell y'all, be steadfast, man. I get it. But when we get to them postseason and we get to the playoff, basically, somebody else got to do something too. We just can't depend. We the only team in the National Football League that depend on one player to do it all. We got to stop that. We do. And we the only team that our own fan base, man, just dog walk your own player, you know. I mean, the comments in the section is crazy. And I don't know one player that been into this particular situation that people keep sharing me this particular deal right here is that this drought, and I know that drought is longer than Jay Leno's chin times Shaq feet if you put them together. I get it, you know. Stretch limo drought, right? 29 seasons, 30 seasons. You might as well add that into that. All of that stuff, man, you know. But at the end of the day, I don't give a dog about the Eagles. There's none of us should be like, yeah, man, let's be an Eagle fan, man. Come on, man. Yeah, we want some bird seeds. What do we want? You know, we don't give a dog about Washington, Lions, San Fran, L.A., to live and die in L.A., Green Bay, Tampa Bay, Saints, Vikings, Falcons. We don't give a dog about these teams. I wouldn't trade my silver and blue and the star on the side of the helmet for none of those things. Yeah, it's too long though, Marquis. Yeah. But hey, would you switch places with any of these teams? The answer to that, I can go ahead and tell you, is no. It's no, hell no. We ain't going to switch places. So my thought track is with this whole situation, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls around this beautiful globe, is okay. I get the notions and the connotations of the attack on Dak Prescott. I get it. I get some of it, right? All right, so I get it. We got down to the playoff season. What about Tyler Warren? Tyler Warren, if the Cowboys win a Super Bowl, shoot, let us win a super plate or a super fork. Man, I'll be talking over here. Shoot. Hey, boy, I wouldn't be on no Eagles page. But, you know, I get it. Y'all love me. Shout out to all of the Eagles fans. I know y'all love me. Yeah, I feel y'all. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can't help yourself. You know, y'all turn on the TV or your phone, your laptop, and say, man, let me go look at my guy law, you know. Yeah. I know that's for what it is. I think that Tyler Warren is a real good player. He can do it all. My thing is reservations on tight ends. Tight ends are skill positions, but it takes 2 to 3 years to develop. You rarely see a Sam Laporta. You rarely see those things that can just happen. Angie said, Lord, they love the D. Yeah, on their foreheads. Yeah, it comes with the packaging, you know, of being a Philly fan. But neither here nor there. This is Tyler Warren, and I think my guy did a great breakdown of it. And
watch this play, y'all.
That's my
and
guy.
You're probably
right
not even going to respect it from this standpoint, right? Because you'll see him kind of hike the balls, and then he's going to shriek and then go up and just dunk. Big catch, right? Contested catch. But watch it from this angle, and you'll see how the play really unfolds. So, bam, you have Tyler Warren right here at the quarterback position.
Yeah.
All right. So, boom. Height actually is going to move over here to the right. Okay. Actually, I'm going this way.
What, man, that play messed me up.
The entire offensive
He's
line.
a center now.
He's going to line up at center. Quarterback's going to walk back. Toss to the wide receiver, and this
boy, we would never do that play.
His safety is just thinking like, what the hell is going on? There goes Tyler Warren, shrieking up the scene. Now it's just get big, little bro, and I'm gonna go and make a play.
Man, that damn play right there, boy. Boy, illegal receiver down the field. They'll call that by accident or something. Even though I don't know, man, if you can hike the ball and still be an eligible receiver down the field, I don't know, man, how that rule work right there, dog. Tyler Warren, to me, yeah, I seen somebody say, man, he's more than a tight end. He's a weapon, a specialized weapon. Yeah, it's Scatterboo. I seen Scatterboo throw the ball and run in between the splits and catch the ball and all of these things. And I'm not putting Tyler Warren and Scatterboo in the same conversation. Oh, I just did, but I'm not putting them in the same room. They're on the same street, but not in the same room, right? So when you think about Tyler Warren, if you fool around and draft him, you got to get creative into a situation. But you also can say, hey, you got your Tyler Warren light over here in Hunter Lupke. And if you got a few dollars, man, you can go get Kyle Juszczyk. Is Kyle Juszczyk available? I heard that the 49ers released him. Did they? Let me know in the chat. Is Kyle Juszczyk, or he's the famous word that everybody say, he's washed, Law. He's washed. Yeah, y'all let me know. Let me know if he's available. Can't run that without Zeke at center, man. That Zeke at center play was wild. And I think it was the timing of it, too, you know. What was most important in 2022 when they put Zeke at center, the craziest thing was out of that series there, you realized and understood that Cavante Turpin can take a hit. You know, shoot. He can take a hit. He can go across the middle and take a hit at 115 pounds, right? So that was good to see that. With Warren, we fixed the run game. He can block and run. Great yak guy. I think that, and I'm being 1,000% real with y'all, I think that with the kinds of caliber of Warren conversation would be very much so possible if we already had our number 2 wide receiver. If we already had our running back in the folds, right? There would be a luxury pick, like you say, hey, man, let's take a flyer at Tyler Warren, right? But when you still looking for your number 1 running back and your wide receiver, taking Tyler Warren right now, he's a specialized good weapon. Yeah, I get all of that. So is Cavante Turpin. We're still waiting on him to show us something consistent. And I get it, you know. We can look at Warren and he probably go to a team and we'd be like, damn, y'all have fooled around and gave Joe Burrow Tyler Warren, Jamar Chase, you know. Oh, my goodness, Higgins. You know, that would be crazy. Tyler Warren goes to the Cincinnati Bengals. That would be god doggone crazy, man.
Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me?
Like, I think that they can figure out a way to get a Tyler Warren. You know, they got 2 wide receivers. They got a running back that ran all over us last season, right? And they got a quarterback who's the best quarterback since God made quarterbacks, allegedly, right? But he just can't stay healthy, and he had a magical run when the defense was helping him out. Oops, did I say that out loud? Oh, my gosh, man. You know, but I'm still waiting on Burrows, man. Y'all said Joe Shiesty, yo, he's good, man. He's best thing since sliced bread. But let him be on the other side of things, man. People will be saying, hey, man, them garbage time stats, man. Them empty calorie stats, man. Let him play for the Cowboys. If Joe Burrows was for the Cowboys, hey, man, he's injury prone, man. We paid him all of that money. He can't, all this stuff. Miles is all RB1 is from Prescott. Oh, my gosh. Defense matter, you know. As you said, say that again.
Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me?
Bowers at the Raiders will be the same as Warren at the Dallas. I forgot about him. So Sam Laporta, Bowers, both of those boys, unbelievable rookie years, right? Yeah, Bowers was really good. Yeah, Ledbetter Lucas said, imagine if we had Burrows, you know. It'll still be the same 30-year drought, right? Come on with it. Luka Burrows missed playoffs 2 straight years, yeah. and I ain't taking no dump on Burrows. But, man, the man got gifts. He got Jamar Chase, Higgins. He got a run game. And he had defense. He had a guy on his defense to get 18 sacks per season. 18 sacks. Don't y'all know how many that is? 2 years in a row. How many sacks that is? That's a lot of sacks. That's a lot of sacks. Come on with it. But, you know, they got terrible defense, Law. You know, they got terrible things over it. They got no weapons. and Amirius Mims, or how you say that kid's name, I thought that he's supposed to be the end-all, be-all coming out of the draft. See? They listened to y'all. Drafting the O-line. Yeah, no O-line. They drafted the O-line. They made moves for O-lines for 2-3 years in a row. That's the only offensive line that can only shine when it's supposed to. I wish we can get that carryover and that doggone reality check, and for people to stop telling us, oh, man, we still living off of 2015 bodies of offensive line. Newsflash. That was the last time we were healthy, when our offensive line was healthy. Yeah. Oh, my, you know, here we go. But there's no division. True story, by the way. There's no division that got more Super Bowls than the Cowboys division. Let me know. Can y'all name me a division that got more rings than the Cowboys division or the NFC East? We play each other rough and rugged, and I get it. We would talk bad about the Giants. We would talk bad about the Eagles. We would talk bad about the Washington team. But the data and the stats speak for itself that we are the toughest division. There's no repeat. There's no repeat in this division. Yeah, come on with it. So I swear, you know, Brandon said, I swear y'all Dak haters are funny. Brandon sent money to talk trash about him. Sure. Dak haters letting people know. Dak haters letting people know they got some coins, ain't it right? NFC Championship game had 2 NFC East teams. Look at my boy JV off the top rope letting people know, man. Come on.
Are you shitting me?
So they need to correct that.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah, because the whole thing started from, look, people listen to the 4-letter, the 3-letter networks so much that they regurgitate and they spit upon the same nonsense that they speak, and it's been like that for years. NFC lease, you know. Oh, my gosh, you know. But during the time that Aaron Rodgers was going through his run, you couldn't name me his toughest opponents, right, when the Green Bay was going to the playoffs every other year. Right. Yeah, the measly Lions and the Bears and the Vikings, you know. Give me that. My girl, Angie, appreciate you. Thank you so much for taking the money out, doubling it up over here. Appreciate you. Yes, indeed.
Take the money out! All of it! Come on!
Yeah.
Wasting my time now. Come on! Come on!
Will it ever be a Dak hater free stream? Yeah. Come on with it. Yeah, so he said they are followers. Yeah. Yeah, my Ayo Will says, horrible statement, not gonna lie, living off the past. If that the case, who set the rules when we can live off the past? Right? What is the bar on the past, you know? Because the Eagles just won the Super Bowl. So should we say, oh, man, that last year, dog, this is a whole new year, man. That happened last year, man. Yeah, man, you know, that's living off the past, right? So when do we set those rules, you know? living off the past. Who make the rules? Like is there a 5-year marker, 10-year marker, 15, 20, 30? You know, do these things expire after 30 years? Like who set the rules on when we can talk about our team, right? Yeah. Who set these things? Who make these rules? You know, yeah. You know, so I've seen one-hit wonders. You know what I'm saying? So let me know who set the rules. You know, I need to know. Do we Hakuna Matata? It means no worries for the rest of our days. So who set the rules? Let me know. Like I don't make it. I'm just talking right now.
Sacrifice.
Who's setting these rules over here? Yeah, man, y'all Cowboy fans living off the past, you know. And people will like say, well, since 2000 or since 2010, that's what people do. It's like they love to set the rules to fit their particular narratives, which is good, you know. And I get it. Yeah, you know, let me know. It's not just a Dak hater. This is my guy, the angry Cowboy fans. It's not just a Dak hater. They are just going to hate every quarterback that doesn't bring a Super Bowl in 4 years. I think that Cowboy fans, they give you 1 year. Cowboy fans will give you 1 year, and then they start turning on you. They give you 1 year, and then after that year over with, shoot, they're like, hey, I got empirical evidence here on this channel. They ain't give Dak that 1 year. They were like, hey, man, take that naysayer up out of there, man. Let's get another quarterback. Let's get a real quarterback, man. You know, I had a guy call it, I want my quarterback to be just like that picture on my wall. I want him to be blonde hair, blue eyes, and be able to see him at night. That's the quarterback I want. I said, dang, man, why you gonna make it that way? That's what I want. I don't want no brother out there. I'm like, and guess what? It wasn't the guy of that community talking about it. It was a melanated brother talking about that, you know. So we hate our own more than the other side. You know, it be us. You know, just watch click on the picture and you see the people that's hating on that, you know. it be the people that look like me. Brandon with the super chat. Let's see what the
Brandon
AI say.
Nicholson, $5. I've been a Cowboys fan since Jimmy, and how is Doc a winner? Give us JB and see what he do for us.
He said, give us JB. So you mean to tell me you give Dak, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins a run game, and a guy on defense give you 18 sacks a season? What do you think he gonna do if he's healthy? What do you think he gonna do? Give him anybody beyond Jason Garrett and Mike McCarthy? What do you think he gonna do? You know, it can go both ways, boy. It can go both ways. The shoes fit, because on one end you are saying that JB, the reason why he's not getting over the hump is because he don't have an offensive line. Well, what offensive line we have? What running game we have? His offensive line equivalency was equaling our offensive line, if you know that, by the way. You know, last year they had a better ranking defense than we had last season. They had a better ranking defense, better ranking offensive line, and somehow they couldn't win last season. Y'all let me know. I know we got a Jamar Chase type, right? Which is the CeeDee Lamb. But from Jamar Chase to T. Higgins, our equivalence of a T. Higgins is a Jalen Brooks. So how far is Jalen Brooks or a Jalen Tolbert from a T. Higgins? Y'all let me know in the chat. I just want to know, you know, how far are those particular parameters there? Gifted 5 members levels, gold levels 2, Jay Versick. Man, I appreciate
Take the money out, all of it. Come on.
You gave Ayo Will.
My time now. Come
Appreciate
on.
you, gold level 2.
Come on.
Everett appreciate you. Receiving membership, gold level 2. Appreciate you. James Smothers received the gold membership gift. Appreciate you, man. Gold level 2. Zaz, man, what's good with you? Appreciate you. And then J Ben, appreciate you, man. Thank y'all for being able to get those particular things. Yes, very far from east to west, you know. So he had those things. We had one good tandem for 1 year, and we put up good numbers. We put up good numbers that year. And we said, let's destroy it and rip it down. Yeah. Shoot, Guyton is still like the worst tackles in the league. Yeah. Evidence proved that. Y'all think Dak is better than Burrows? I don't think not a soul said that. But what we did is we applied context 187. Come on with it. Yeah. Charlie G, do you think Dallas should spend $200 million on Parsons? Waiting for somebody to ask me that.
Take the money out, all of it. Come on. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Yeah. Come on. Appreciate it for your support. Micah Parsons aiming to become the first $200 million defender with the Cowboys. Now, granted, here's what I'm going to say with this topic right here. It's hard finding edge rushers. $200 million is very tangible that you can figure out a way to get. You got to finesse the books. You got to think wisely. You can't sign that deal too late. You definitely can't let Parsons play on this deal. You can't. We got another super chat. You can't let him play on this deal. And with that super chat getting up there, Branday states, it's funny to see Dak haters rate for us. But he never patience that Dak's supposed to be true. Have a single mugshot and had to miss 7 games or 6 games. That could have been our window there. That could have cleanly be our window. We got another super chat. Dak haters act like Dak is the father they wish they had. Ooh wee.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, Jaden Daniels 2 playoff wins in 1 year. Yeah. 5 turnovers in 1 game that was forced, not by him, by the way. So you want to call him that? Yeah. But what happened when he didn't have run game versus those Eagles? What did they do to him? They fold that brother up, bust him wide open like a pinata, right? And I'm not trying to take a dump on Jaden Daniels. It was a good situation for them. Yeah. But if Jaden Daniels wasn't on that team that won that game, you guys would be blowing up Baker Mayfield, right? They made it to the playoffs. It took a Baker Mayfield fumble, right, for them to lose that game. Football is a game of inches. Yeah, people were ready to say, yeah, give me Baker Mayfield, right? It's crazy how all of this stuff works. And when we start talking about the Detroit Lions, by it being that Jaden Daniels, team of the Washington team beating Detroit, it gives Detroit a clean pass of being one and done. Not a single soul talking about, hey, man, them Detroit Lions, boy, they did a good choke job in that game. Yeah, nobody talks about it. Because my Cowboys didn't even make the postseason. But all postseason, it was like, hey, look at this stat. This is a made-up stat, right? By the way, the only quarterback not to make it to the NFC championship game is the Dallas Cowboys quarterback, Dak Prescott. They don't know the stat lines for all of the other quarterbacks in the National Football League, but they do know that one. Why? Because it generates clicks, views. Yeah. 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 Let me ask you this, Marky. What is your definition of an excuse? Yeah. What is your definition of excuse?
J Versick $5. Dake haters act like Doc messed up their parlay. Tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy. Oops. Hashtag trash at betting.
Yeah. Come on with it. Because every time people use the word excuses, and that there shouldn't be things that you spell out and you say, these are empirical information, right? This is data that you can use and utilize, right? Oh, these are just excuses. So if it's that, and Jay with another super chat. Come on with it, boy. Shoot. Yeah. Come on with it. Let's go.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Angie Rebel Chicks $9.99. Doc pullout game was too official when he laid the pipe down on they mama. Take the game. Yo mama. Not the player, Doc.
Yeah. So, all right, Marky. I just pulled up your photo on YouTube. Your name is Marky Franklin, right? And I'm not shooting no jabs at you. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not shooting no jabs at you. So you got a photo of another man's jersey on your back, right? I don't know whether or not that's Michael Irvin or that's Dez Bryant. You know, I don't wear another man's jersey on myself. I'm just different like that. But I get you, you know, so you wearing another man's jersey. You blowing smoke. You look like you mid-30s or could be early 40s, right? And you got a crazy playlist. I ain't going to call out your playlist, but shout out to your playlist. So what's your excuse of why you don't make millions or why you're not a billionaire? What's your excuse? Why are you not successful on this particular plane as it relates to your one subscriber on YouTube? What is your excuse? What is your reason? How come you're not successful in that light? You know, or it's a Lamb jersey, you know. So what's your excuse, right? What's your reasoning? Why are you wearing another man's jersey and you blowing smoke on your YouTube page, right? Jason Barn, man, appreciate you for $20, man. Come on with it. Come on with it. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for the Cash App, bro. You know, and
I got nothing but love for you, baby.
Like, what's your excuse? Like, why are you blowing that smoke for free, right? Why you don't have, I'm going to beat you up on this one. Why you don't have a sponsorship? Why you just damaging your lungs for free? Why are you doing those things, man? Why are you not out there saying, hey, I got Lamb jersey on, I'm blowing smoke, I need to reach out to Rogue Shop or somebody, man, so I can get paid for doing that? Why are you doing it for free? Look, why are you doing it for free? Why don't you leverage that? You on social media, right? Why are you doing it for free? Why are you not leveraging that out and making money off of it, right? That's what I'm asking you. Why are you doing it for free? What's your excuse? What's your reasoning? You know, that's not your fit. Well, so what's your field of study? You know, let me know. We having a one-on-one conversation, Marky. You know, that's not weak. I'm powerful over here. You know what I'm saying? When I walk into a room, people stop and they say, hey, how you doing? What you do? And I tell them.
$5. That's law.
Yeah, that's law. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and there's 48 laws of them, you know, 48 reasons of it too. So I'm just need to figure out, so is that weak? So is that counter? Is that your counter? So, and then whenever you think I'm here for free? Everything that I'm doing is monetizable, right? From Amazon, when you click on the link, from the material that I wear, the mic that I got on here stands right here. You think I'm putting this mic up here for free? You think I'm putting this boom arm up for free? No, everything. So I don't make sure that I have those excuses, you know. So yeah. No, Marky. You know, just take this on the chin. We're not jumping on you because you don't like Dak. That's just your opinion. Everyone have opinion, right? You know, those convinced against their will is of the same opinion still, right? I'm just giving you education to help elevate your mindset. I'm just helping you out so you can change thy ways. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm doing, bro. I'm just helping you out. You know what I'm saying? So you can stop asking people, let me borrow $20. You know, I'm just trying to help you out. Yeah. Mark's like, I'm mad, man. I'm getting on about it.
Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me?
Hey, Marky, man, don't take it too bad, bro. I ain't mad at you, dog. Yeah.
I ain't mad at you.
I ain't mad at you.
Hey, man. I'm just trying to help you out, man. Look,
Angie Rebel Chicks
come on with it, Angie.
$9.99.
All I
Love the
ask.
real goat flexed biceps medium dark skin tone.
The medium dark skin tone is crazy. Yeah, I'm just trying to bless you, man, with my knowledge here. That's all I'm doing, bro. You know, I'm just trying to get you in a different direction, Marky. That's all, you know. So it ain't me beating up you over Dak Prescott. You know, I'm just saying, well, I'm just using it back on you. Everybody say excuses. We all born with 24 hours a day, and if this dude could be a trillionaire, why I can't be? If this dude could be a billionaire, why I can't be? You know, all these excuses, right? Or the reality settles in. Okay, now you're getting it. Yeah, now, so now that I'm giving you facts versus excuses, you can stop using the word excuses. That's all I'm trying to lay out. And I laid out my plan pretty well, didn't I? Y'all let me know in the chat if I laid out my plan pretty well. All right, so Micah Parsons will be entering into his final season of his rookie contract later this year. And the Dallas Cowboys still haven't gotten an extension done. All right? So with that is, for what it is for what it is. As the Cowboys progress through the offseason, pass rusher Micah Parsons is expecting to ask for $200 million contract extension that will become a record for a non-quarterback. And this is what Calvin Watkins wrote, okay? Yeah. My guy says, Fogg says, law-wearing PhD class is in session, you know. Yeah, Marky states, and we making Marky famous over here. Maybe you get 2 subscribers. Y'all be sure to click on his page and subscribe to him. Help a man out, you know, and tell him every day. Remind him, hey man, make sure you get that smoke in that jersey that you wear. Make sure you get paid for that though. Don't be giving free pub out, you know. But here's the thing though, ladies and gentlemen. Nah. Marcus, I've been talking this way before Tack even created his YouTube account on Cowboys. But I appreciate Tack on Cowboys. I appreciate him. Here's what I'm going to say with this, though. If you say that the quarterback ain't it, how do you win with the ain't it quarterback? Here's how you win with the ain't it quarterback. Because didn't you know that without Emmitt Smith, can somebody put Troy Aikman record down in the chat for your boy? Come on. See, this is where I'm finna go. This is where I'm finna go with. Follow me. Open your ears. God gave y'all 2 ears to hear, right? 2 eyes to see, 1 mouth to talk, right? So open your ears up. Hey, Marky, man, real street people don't be in chats, man. They out there on the streets, man. Are you a corner boy now? You know what I'm saying? But neither here nor there. Dog, you ain't from the streets. You in the chat. You from the chat. You from the chat. You ain't from the streets, dog. You from the chat. You know, trust me. I've been down there in the streets. Shit. But neither here nor there. What's the record? 1-15. See, appreciate you, Jackson. Appreciate you. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, yeah, the dude in the streets, you in here, dog, you need to get back on the corner then, dog. You know what I'm saying? You low. You got to get the production up, man. You know, what block you on? Let me know. Here's my thoughts. He wouldn't be it if you didn't have Emmitt, right? He wouldn't be it if you didn't have, well, he had Michael Irvin, but you know how that went. So what I'm saying is you got to make sure that you continue to surround your players so they can be it, you know. When I look at Brad Johnson, is Brad Johnson him? Yeah, boy, come into my world. We are more than thugs, you know. That boy keyboard warrior over there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much. Connor, boy, appreciate you so much. Thank you. Marky, do you get somebody to make you some breakfast, dog? What's your excuse? What's your excuse, bro? That man good too. Ain't it? Stack like Shaq, boy. I dog, boy. Appreciate you though, Mark. Boy, you making this show go by real good on my soul, huh? Well, let me leave Mark alone, man. Mark don't fool around and try to prove a point. Yeah. But if Aikman and them didn't get a Super Bowl, they would be talking about him. Yeah.
Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me?
They talked about Emmett and they talked about Aikman on their way while they were winning blowing Super Bowl. They still talking about him, you know. Yes, indeed. What's that? Hey, I gotta eat this one more time. Delicioso. Real good. So good. I just want y'all to be able to check us out over here.
How to be an Atlas man. First, gently glide your House of Atlas razor with the grain to ensure a precise, comfortable shave. Then, drop your transmission with nothing but a spoon. Anything's a tool in the hands of an Atlas man. Now apply Atlas Calming Aftershave. Welcome to the top. Welcome to Atlas.
Be the smoothest guy in the room. Durable blades for long-lasting smoothness. Precision trim edges for detail and also cutting those sideburns. With a stabilized stainless steel for a smoother shave. Dermatologist tested, comfortable, smooth glide. This will be your number one blade in the world. And all you have to do is remember House of Atlas. Shave with the best. Yes, indeed, man. Continue to shave with the best, man. And check out the House of Atlas. Use promo code LAW, and they will provide all of your shaving needs with the 5 blades. And if I can, I'll rub this on my face right now, but I take out half of my beard, man. But or that would be an excuse, right? I don't want to use that as an excuse, but these blades are just that sharp, man, and they got precise precisions with the cutting. You want to know why? Because it got the flexible head, and you got to have the flexible head on there because it can tilt and get some of that jawbone action in there and curvatures, all of that good stuff. Brought to you by the House of Atlas. You got to have that, ladies and gentlemen. But what we want to do at this time, because we got an event later on tonight that we got to partake in, and it's going to be OSA's event, and it's a foundation giving back to those who are in need or what have you. And I can't wait to see how this event tonight is going to be. It's going to be close to the Omni. We will have some detail. Yeah, the flexible head tilts. Yeah, tilts and curvature. Real good stuff, man, for your facial needs, man. But neither here nor there. The OSA event is going to be tonight, and I can't wait to have a great time. But there are some things that's happening in this world that we all got to be mindful of, right? And that is being safe out there. And we don't want to be... Oh, my goodness. Hold on, man. I didn't know, man. Hey, I didn't know this was you, Marky. Come on, man.
Oh, my goodness!
I didn't know this was you, dog. Come on, dog. No, yeah, hold on, baby. I didn't know this was you, bro. Come on with it, boy. Oh, my goodness. Oh.
What's wrong, okay? When I came down.
Oh! That was I got to be more careful. Oh my God, man. Let's play that one more time. It was oh!
What's wrong, okay? When I came down.
It was oh! That damn cigarette. If that happened, why you was at work, man? But on a serious note, man. I this morning on I-35, there was this truck that tore up half of Dallas. And you know it take them 10 years to just get that part fixed. And I'm praying that everybody is okay. But it's going to take them another 10 years to fix that part on I-35. That truck done flipped over. We had a Mercedes G-Wagon to rip through Frisco and just smash a third of all of the cars that's on that row right there. And if that happened to you all, I'm going to tell y'all, it begins with the first phone call.
It starts from the first phone call. Most of the time, you're going to talk to Gene Burkett, a 30-year partner. You're not going to talk to some employee that just got put on the phones that day.
There are things that are so crucial, especially if it's a cataclysmic event, to have our experts get out and look at the vehicle, witness statements, photos, the whole thing.
Call Frenkel first.
Chosen by the people, feared by the insurance companies. Call Frenkel first.
No doubt, man. That's 817 or 214 and all of the threes you can dial. Now, don't call Frenkel on me now if I'm hurting y'all over here laughing and carrying on.
Call my phone.
But you can call Law Nation, though, on a different number. Yes, indeed. We got some super chats, man, but I appreciate y'all. But Frenkel and Frenkel, they located here in the heart of Dallas, and they have over 100 years of experience. Angie laughing my A off. Law cut Buddy some slack. You're going to make him rethink his whole lifestyle. No, man, I know Marky personally, man. You know, he's a good guy, man. We just joking with each other, man. We just making the day go by. Angie with another super chat. She says Buddy needs to use Atlas to cut the rest of his hair off. Come on with it. The phone line for this beautiful Saturday, 657-390-7391. Now don't all y'all call in at the same time. Now, don't all y'all call in. Yeah. We had a good time last night, though. We had a good time. Or, excuse me, we had a great time last night. Yeah, we had a great time last night. Come on with it. She said, play it again, all right. We had a great time last night. Appreciate everybody for jumping in. Let me see if I go find that clip again. Appreciate everybody for being part of the nation. That was it. Oh! What is it? Whoa!
When I came down.
We fall down, but we get up. That was it when I came down. Boy, I got from the 469. What's on your mind? You're live on the nation, bro. Talk to me.
Oh, what's up, Law? What's up, Law?
Not much, man.
You know, 469. It's lead better local, you know what I'm saying?
Lead better. What's good with you, man? My dog, man. What's good with you, man?
Oh, it's going good. It's going good. Only thing I'm gonna say, Law, is that I think it's just so disingenuous to be just so pigeonholed to number 4. Like, we seen the Eagles, who literally quarterback had an MVP season, Carson Wentz. They made that man the highest paid quarterback. He had one bad year. What they do? They said, you know what? I don't think he's that good. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna draft the quarterback and actually make some moves. The Rams with Jared Goff, first overall pick, highest paid quarterback. Took them to the Super Bowl. What they do? You know what? I don't think he's that good. So we're going to trade for Stafford and go win one. The 49ers, who had Jimmy G, who took them to the Super Bowl.
Right.
Saw them play. What they say? You know what? I don't think he's that good. So that guy should go move up and get some first-round picks to go get a quarterback like Trey Lance. And then what they do? Well, he's not that good either. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to use the last pick of the draft and prop him up and make him our quarterback. It's just, it's so many teams that made moves and got off their bad players, and the Cowboys being so pigeonholed and just so tightly held to Dak Prescott, like he's our only hope. Like when we seen 2 years in a row, the team looked better with Cooper Rush at quarterback when he got hurt. Like it's just, I just don't get it, Lost.
All right, so Ledbetter, let me lead you better, Ledbetter, on this particular situation. You get grace and mercy when you solidify your things early. The reason why the Eagles were able to move on from Parsons is because they didn't toy with him on his contract. Meaning that if they were to toy with him on his contract and pushed it back, then guess what would have happened? They would have put a no trade clause on his contract. I'm talking about from his agency. You see, Dak Prescott got this thing called a no trade clause on his contract. So by you telling the Cowboys they should simply move on from Dak Prescott, that's an impossible defeat because of the fact that he's not going to be willing to go anywhere else. Why would he leave the land flowing of milk and honey? So that erased your Carson Wentz theory because of the simple fact that Carson Wentz was a hurt guy, right? You said he had one near MVP season, right? And then they drafted a quarterback in the second round. I believe he was the second round. Yeah, Jalen Hurts. And he finally replaced him. And they used that to get the A.J. Brown and a whole bunch of other picks with that particular trade situation scenario. So they moved because of the front office. We're not able to move. So that's the whole reality of it, fam.
But
so what else you have?
Like I can name team after team.
What other team? Can you name any other team that got the front office like Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones? Yeah. So your argument is not a real argument. It's not a tangible one. It's intangible because of for the simple fact that you're talking about expectations of how real front offices work, and the Cowboys front office don't work that way.
But that's even worse than if we're.
And who do you want? Who do you want?
I mean, we can get. I mean, the 49ers with good coaching, you can use anybody.
With good coaching.
Y'all love these new hires. Y'all love Schottenheimer. Y'all love the new Arizona coach. I mean, y'all love all these new. I mean, they can't make a rookie quarterback work.
So you expecting the rookie quarterback to come in now to replace Dak Prescott as the heir apparent? Is that what you're saying? To build your house on?
Like this, Law. If Shedeur Sanders fall to 12, should we get him?
That's the if part of it. There's nothing tangible to know that if Shedeur Sanders will be here, that the Cowboys would do that. And will he outperform Dak if Dak is healthy? So now you're creating another hole. Because Shedeur Sanders, he needs weapons too. Didn't he need Travis Hunter? Didn't he need his daddy coaching him? Yeah. I mean, so everything is a need situation. So if you already in need of running back, you're already in need of another wide receiver, you're already in need of a defensive back, you're already in need of all of those things, Shedeur don't help you with that. He creates even more of a problem with that, you know.
But what if Shedeur can win with this team constructed like it is?
Who could have won with this team?
Another number two. What if he doesn't? What if he actually makes Mingo look a little better? What actually if he makes Tober look a little better, make Kavontae Turpin number better? Like you said, we just don't know. I mean, we've seen Dak with these same weapons.
When have you seen Dak? When have you seen Dak with weapons? What year?
Tony Pollard. We almost had 2 1,000-yard rushes long with a.
You talking the numbers? You ain't talking weapons. When you gonna talk about weapons? We had Ezekiel Elliott. He was stumbling from. All right. So Ezekiel Elliott, when he had 1,000 yards that season, did it look like what we seen out of Derrick Henry last season? Yes or no?
Of course not. But
it was a 4,000 yards, bro. I'm just what I'm getting at. You know, it didn't look easy. It looked easy when you saw Saquon Barkley run. See, that's what people fail to realize. They look at Saquon Barkley, what the Eagles did last season, and they say, well, the Cowboys had that too. What year did we had that?
So then we'll never win if we need that to compete.
Wait a minute. That's how they won. And look who's getting all of the credit. Jalen Hurts getting all of the credit. You might as well tell Eagle fan that Barkley wasn't even there. You might as well tell Eagle fans that AJ and Smitty wasn't there, huh?
But in the Super Bowl, they stuffed Barkley in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That made the plays.
Keep talking. And how many? How were they able to do that? How were they able to do that?
I mean, they got 2 good weapons on the outside.
And what they did, if they was able to stuff Barkley, what do that means?
That they was able to shut him down, basically.
They were able to shut him down. So what that creates?
I mean, it creates some holes on the outside. It creates some one-on-one matchups on the outside. But
all right. So when do we have that? When do we have that? When do CD have that life?
We basically did it 2 years in a row against San Francisco. It was 9
San Francisco.
To the fourth quarter.
Okay. And what did they do? What did they do to beat us?
They just kept running trick plays in the rounds to Debo. Kittle had that big catch. It was a lot. No,
defensively. I ain't talking about the offense. I'm talking about defensively. What were they able to do to beat us?
Oh yeah, they stopped the run, but they wouldn't get no pressure on Dak. Dak had a clean pocket for the most of the game. We couldn't run the ball.
How many times he was sacked? How many times he was sacked in those games? What I'm getting at, bro, is name me the greatest quarterback you've seen in the last 3 years.
Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes. Why did Patrick Mahomes couldn't move the ball on the Eagles?
They had 0 receivers. It was all receiver by committee.
Wide receiver by committee. Didn't they draft a receiver in the first round?
Who
ran the 4-2?
You wanted a rookie to go out there and come on, Law.
Is that what they would have said if we were to draft him?
I'm just saying. I mean, come on, he's 160 pounds. Law.
Do they have?
Go out there and come on, Law.
That's the expectation they have for us out of Cavante Turpin, an undrafted guy, right?
True.
So, I get it. That's Super Bowl talk. We haven't been there in 30 years and 30 seasons. But what I'm getting at, bro, is that we can't set one side of the argument and then dismiss the other side and expect a guy named Ford to erase all of the issues with the Cowboys. It's not going to happen. The only way we can win with Ford, and this is what I'm going to agree with you on, the only way you can win with Ford if you give him run game and a stout defense. The 2 playoff games that we are eligible to go back and look at, I mean, the run was really good and the defense played pretty well. If we don't have that, it takes away play action. It takes away the one-on-one looks for CeeDee Lamb on the outside. And it creates bracket covers, roll covers over the top. And our other wide receivers like the Brooks, the Mingos, we're going to throw him in there. And Tolbert, there's not going to be enough to get you over the hump. I don't know a team that was able to do that. Outside of even if you talk about the Patriots during their run, they always had every Super Bowl that they were able to win, they had top 10 defense. We haven't had that. We're not close to the Patriots defense.
That's true.
That's all I'm saying, Ledbetter, man. Hey, good call from you. What else you got for me, man, before I let you go?
About the Micah Parsons contract.
Uh-huh.
I mean, he deserved to get whatever he want, man, because I ain't going to lie. When he came back, if you actually watch his film, when he first came back last year, That's the best I ever seen that man play, bro. He was going out his way to make sure we was gonna go to the playoffs. That's why he was so hurt against that Bengals game when we messed up, because he was trying to make a point to where I'm the catalyst, I'm the leader of this team, I'm the reason why we win. That's why he came out playing like that. So if he come out like that again this year, I mean, you might as well give him the contract, because I think we do need him and his leadership to start shaping this team. All these Garrett guys, all these old regimes, D-Law, that Prescott too. Everybody, we need a brand new slate. And I think with that, we can actually start making some moves.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you for calling in. That's Ledbetter, man. That's my guy, man, from the 469 for your mind. Appreciate him calling in, bro.
Yes, sir. Be safe, sir.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. I get it, man. I want to win just like the next man. We're not going to win. I said this before on the last call-in show. We're not going to win if you putting everything on 4. You're not going to win, Cowboy Nation. You get some good stats, get some good numbers and stuff like that. You get some hero balls, and then eventually they understand what you're doing. These people sit on routes, they drop 7, and they pick the player off. Look at that game plan of what Vic Fangio did to Pat Mahomes. You could have fooled a lot of people if when Pat Mahomes took that helmet off and he had Dak Prescott head in there, y'all been like, yeah, man, I knew that was Dak. You know, he looked just like Dak in that damn Super Bowl. Look carbon copy, right? Shoot. But at the end of the day, you're not going to win. Staubach don't have a single ring. He won't have a single ring without Doomsday. And if 88 couldn't catch the Hail Mary, we'd be talking about something else. Like, damn, them damn Vikings, boy. You know? Need a team. Troy wouldn't have a single ring. On Earth 15, you go to Earth 15, the Bills are the Cowboys. The Bills got all of the rings. Jim Kelly got all of the rings over there. Got to take a team. But, you know, we can talk about excuses. I learned that excuses, when people say stop making excuses, or when people do the things that when the results don't come out the way they want them to be. Right, yeah, write that one down. Yeah. But when the results are what they should be, oh man, we champs, man. We win it all. No excuses. Yep. 32 teams in the league. At the end of the year, it's only one team that's going to say, man, no excuses, man. It was no excuses. We pulled it up out of the mud. We were able to do X, Y, and Z things. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I got from the 305. You're live on the Nation. My guy, what's good with you?
What's good, Big Love? What's good?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, I was trying to be patient and not to call it to April, man. But, you know, things been steaming up, you know, with some of my little predictions, you feel me? So I was trying to wait, but how you feeling, Lord? How you feeling so far, man? How you feeling?
I would agree with you only on this point. If the Cowboys weeble wobble all the way into the draft without signing Micah Parsons, then I'll be like, man, you know what? 305, you're right, man. They about to. What you doing, man? You taking a shower? You taking a leak? What is that?
Nah, no, my bad. I'm at work, man. They doing car work. I work at Range Rover, man. They doing car work in the back.
Oh, hey, man, I said, damn, boy. Yeah. Pushing the can down the street, boy. Sure. But if they don't make a necessary move, bro, then I'll put that back into play. You know, maybe they trying to parlay something. But I think that the Cowboys, they should have this deal done before the draft. They got 4 more weeks. So let's see what they doing, bro. If not, then I'm like, man, what are they doing here, man? You know.
So do you still think your coaching staff has some say so? So you told me to be optimistic, man. You told me, chill out. Let's say. But how you feeling like with the coach? You think they still have some say so? You think Jerry changed or Steven changed so far?
Well, here's my thoughts on the whole thing. I got a chance to to go to this event,
Mm-hmm.
every defensive coach was at this event with Micah Parsons, right? And with that being said, I think that they all want him on this team. And it would be a crazy Cowboy thing to do. You all right?
I'm listening.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
I'm outside, you're going to be seeing a lot of people going, like, trying to get him out.
Okay. I'll word for you, man. I didn't know you was.
Nah, you.
The linebacker coach was there, the D-line coach was there, the DB coach was there, and as well as the defensive coordinator, Matt Eberflus, was there. So everybody was there, bro. So it would be crazy. It would be a Cowboys thing to do is, hey, we came out to support this guy on his foundation, but let's trade him, or let's get rid of him, or let's not make this deal work. I think that the Cowboys should, that's the operative word, work this deal out with Parsons. If it's $200 million, 5 years, hey, let's get it done, man. So we can stay focused on other things. You still have money left over. You get $10 million extra. The market, the free agent market, done dried up right now. But you'll go into this season sitting on at least 45 to maybe $42 million, right? And I know you got to pay some bills next year, but that's next year. Let next year take care of next year. You're supposed to try to do all that you can this year. And that's why I made the parables of the talents, you know what I'm saying? I kind of re-put that out there because you can't start planning for 5 years down the line and expecting to win. You plan to win now.
Got you. I get you. I agree to a certain extent. So what I'm looking at, so let me get this straight. So the thing, I heard one of your callers called in with 2 days. I've been listening. I might not have been calling in, but I've been listening. See, a caller called in like 2 days ago. What is about this New Orleans thing? He said,
What'd you say?
Nobody's spot. The New Orleans thing with your caller called in 2 days ago.
Oh.
Talking about Dak at New Orleans and Will McClay. I be listening now. So I ain't calling, but I be listening. So that's cap. All that's cap. What's going on now? You ain't getting no info on that?
Nah. Definitely didn't get any intel on that. Dak Prescott going to the Saints. Yeah. Remotely is still New Orleans not that far away from Dallas, right? And if you want to,
like 2-3 spots, yeah.
Yeah, and they grew up in Louisiana. I can see the play on that, but think about this: in order to trade Dak, you're gonna have to also eat money. That's $90 million next season, $61 million the following season, and 38. So I don't think that a team is going to be like, okay, I'm willing to eat that. Plus, Dak is willing to move on from Dallas. He got things that's going on here. Look, I don't know about y'all, but even if you're thinking about moving to Dallas, right? I encourage people to invest in land and stuff like that. They finna build United Studios out here in Dallas. Look, this is the oasis of the middle of the world right now. Shoot, Dallas now became the third largest city, or think something like that, third fastest growing city or something like that. It's been a boom out here. So if I'm a guy that got a lot of resources.
Disney World too? Sorry to cut you out.
No, you good. Studio, United Studios, and they build a whole bunch of stuff, bro. Yeah. So I don't think that it's going to be a situation that a player with that type of money is willing to move from a larger market to a smaller market when he don't have to.
Why would they have to eat the cap though, Law? Why would Dallas have to eat the cap if they trading? Why would they have to eat the cap? New Orleans don't pick up their cap, or we couldn't trade for just to get Carr to make the deal go through?
Man, if you
Quarterback in
think
the first round?
you don't, if people think they don't like Dak, shoot, they're probably reverse crucifix Carr. You know, shoot.
Nah, yeah, Carr's not going to be here. We know it's just to get the trade completed because of money reasons. I think Carr makes about $40 million a year.
And you think he gonna move?
35.
You think he gonna move with less money? He gonna want more money. He gonna want his contract to be reworked too. You know.
He's not standing that. You know what I'm saying? He's not keeping Carr. We're just doing it to get the deal done and shipping him off. It's a quarterback-driven league, so somebody's gonna need Carr.
Yeah. But if you gonna trade, you're just not gonna trade for trade. You know.
No, absolutely. But I mean, if we do that type of deal, which you just said it's cap, so I'm not gonna put no more into it.
Right. It's cap. Yeah.
If that type of deal was going on, I mean, we on a completely rebuild. We want to say like it's completely like rebuild. Don't you agree? Like, I mean, they like said, forget it. We just gonna tear everything up if they trade Dak out.
Yeah.
I didn't never see them. I never had like Dak in my mind and them really trading because of that $50 million and you know what I'm saying. It's no, believe it or not, I see the fans calling about Dak. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not the biggest Dak fan, but people gotta realize, like, he was a 4th round quarterback. Like,
and that's 7-8 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I'm saying he did overachieve. You know, as far as, you know, his job grade. You get what I'm saying? So we have to look at it that way too. Like, even though he getting his money, that's just a market, bro. People got to realize that's just a market. All right, we can't help that we paying this guy. I mean, the next guy is going to get money too, just like, you know, money. And he win the Super Bowl too, so we got to look at it some ways. I think people starting to realize it. I think people starting to see that maybe they not confident in the actual talent that guy. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, he's not the worst quarterback. I think if you get rid of him, you got to really have a plan because ain't too many quarterbacks out there. I know
it's a $250 million. You don't make that deal to get rid of it, you know. And you could have just you could have. Yeah, you don't make that deal to get rid of it. You know, fans, there'll be Crave fans that say, "Hey, get rid of him," and these sorts. But that deal is a deal within a deal. Because most of the times people fail to realize AT&T and Dr. Pepper and Fritos or whatever the Tortitos, whatever the deals are.
And Lowe's. I didn't know
in Lowe's.
Too. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you good. You know, you good. All of those things, man. All of those things, bro, plays roles on who your starting quarterback is. And, you know, Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones, the Cowboys organization getting side money for that, right? So I don't think that they will lose out on signing the quarterback for $250 million because that's only what fans see. There's some other money that's already trickling down, tied into that deal, endorsement deals and beyond, you know. Shoot.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I feel like it was cap too. I had to call it. Everybody was calling it. I was like, man, you know what? Forget it. I tried to wait to April, man, to the drive, but I was like, man, let me call in and just see the temperature, how Law feeling about all these rumors and stuff.
Yeah.
Before I let you go, Law, I got a prediction, man. I know you might not like it, bro, but I really think, bro, Gentry gonna go to the Giants, Law. I think they're gonna grab Gentry.
Go ahead and grab him.
I don't want to. No, I'm just saying. I think they're gonna grab Gentry, bro. I think they're gonna try to make up the mistake with Barkley and try to. I mean, I don't see them grabbing a quarterback right there because that coaching staff, man, they need to win now and get a rookie quarterback, even though they got the 2 veterans. But if you drive a rookie quarterback right now, they basically driving a rookie quarterback for the next coaching staff if they lose this year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't believe that. I really think they're gonna be aiming towards Gentry or the boy from Colorado, but I'm leaning towards Gentry though, man. But that's it, Lord. That's all I had to say today, man.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you for calling in, fam. Good call from you,
right,
man. Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
No doubt, man. I learned that, man, the draft is always crazy, bro. We never know and pinpoint the draft for what it really is, you know. So that's why I'm gonna always be like, you know, for whatever it is for what it is, you know. But to be real, in reality of it, Gentry is a pipe dream now. After he did his combine works, I think that a lot of people looking at Genty like, man, you know what? He's my RB1, right? And I think that the Marion, the Travion, and the Quinshawn, meet. Shout out to you, Posey. DP. Damn. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man.
Take the money out, all of it.
Yeah.
Come on.
Pipe dream now, man. If he falls to the 12th, then there'll be a good thing. It's kind of like when Emmett fell to the 17th pick for us, right? You know, so it's going to be that way if he falls to the 12th. Either you're going to go that route or you're going to go a different route, whereas you can say, okay, well, give me Matthew Golden. And that could work for you, right? That could be a thing. But it's difficult trying to lock in on that particular one individual, right? And I know a lot of people in love with the Matthew Golden ideal, right? That's a real thing. That's something that we can all say that we Jay versus Law say meet. Shout out to you. So I don't know, man. That's why I can't stand the draft, because the Lion season will be here. The unknown is here, and these sorts of things, man. And I just want us to really talk about real things, right? So when the player get here, whether it's Genty, whether it's Emeka, I messed that man's name up, Ibuka, right? Or Marion, you know. It could be any of those boys. They got to run the ball. I know that chat funny as hell, boy. Oh, boy, got other news, man. They look like twins. Sean Kingston and mom Janice Turner found guilty in fraud trial. Man, God dog, boy.
Take the money out.
Jeez. Yeah. And that's what mamas need to be doing. Mama goes viral after she seen getting her son off the streets. Oh, that Mark A, man, get off the streets.
It's an evil world we live in.
I can't make this up, man. Man, you better listen to mama, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that mama ain't playing, Marky. Ain't that right, boy? That mama said. What you doing out here gang banging, boy? Look how she grabbed them mamas, boy. They be, yeah. Thank you for tuning in to the Law Nation Film Session. You got her elbows tucked inside. All right, hands inside. Good engagement. All right. Hold on. Don't. Shoulders turn. Okay, now she ramming them. You know. All right. Follow pursuit. Play through the echoes of the whistle. Give her some more action. Catch up to him. Watch catch up speed. Closer down. Yeah, good. Got good catch-up speed and everything, man. And she still got him. Yeah, boy, I'm telling you. Nah, Marky, I'm just messing with you, dog.
Sacrifice.
Oh, my God.
They can come closer than
Marky's like, wait a minute now. Hold on, man.
original, they never will be.
Oh, my gosh, man. The footwork a little sloppy, though. But that inside hand jam release, shoot, man, come on with it, shoot. Hey, she did that. You know, all I need to do is, man, hold on, let me see if I got it over here. All I need to do is, hold on. Boy, I'm crazy as hell, huh? Hold on, here we go. We're here live at Law Nation Studios. She got her hands inside. Swipe, disengage, pursue, playing through the echoes of the whistles. Got her hands inside. Don't get the shoulders turned. Squeeze down inside. Yeah. Relentless. The tenacity is there. The approach is there. The close. The recovery speed. Watch. She in phase. Pursue. Be where your feet at. Slow feet don't eat. Come on with it. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Look at that pursuit. Oh, she caught him with the Pooh Shiesty mask on and everything. Oh my gosh, man, that was a good breakdown right there. All right, so I really appreciate everybody, man, for tuning in. Be sure to check us out on various platforms, man, and we will have some of that more details going. Shout out to Brandon Laurie for posting this. Since 2010, the Cowboys have led the NFC East to a total Pro Bowl nominations for players drafted in rounds 2nd through 7. The Cowboys got 19. The Eagles got 18. Washington 6-3. One thing that I can tell y'all, when you're looking at all of this, bro, the two teams that's been very active in competing against each other been the Cowboys and the Eagles, rightfully so. Now, Giants been a shell of themselves, but one thing I can tell y'all for sure with Washington is that I'm going to see whether or not they're going to repeat what they did last season again this season. And if they do, we in trouble. If they don't, then we be like, oh, okay. Because they lost a lot of little pieces now. And somebody was posting, I forgot who it was, shoot. But, man, it's going to be a weird room when you have Michael Gallup and Debo in the same room at the same time. One got bone to bone in the knees, and the other one got to lose weight in the knees. So we'll see how all of the knee stuff go with them. And we can't wait to see how that goes. Cuban boy, appreciate your law. Do you call Seattle and ask for Walker, Kenneth Walker? Kenneth Walker, Texas Ranger. Let me see what Kenneth did in the last few years. So don't bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. Boy, you caught me on my way out. Let me see what we got right here. Zeke Walker, he is the third. Hold on, give me 1 second. Appreciate everybody for jumping in. Let me see what he did last season. 5'9", 211. Oh man, he too small, man. I'm just playing with y'all. What'd he do? 153 carries for 573 yards, 7 rushing touchdowns. Okay. He only had like that one good year, but he a touchdown guy, you know. I'd rather deal with a new Walker, you know what I'm saying, versus a Kenneth Walker. But I think Kenneth Walker will be good here in Dallas. I think he was a split back over there, right? But I'd rather get my new Walker, man. We got there'll be such a Cowboys move. Like, we got the biggest draft class in running back, and we go trade for one. You know, there'll be a crazy thing, man. Call in, Marky. Somebody said, call in, Marky. You know, it's crazy. 6 Pro Bowlers in 16 years. Imagine JD5 with actually good receivers. Your mans. I feel you, Fram. Yeah, but man, we had a great time last night, man. I hope all is well with everybody that's watching and tuning in. Be sure, man, to hit that like button, share this content, let people know where to go when it's time to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk and beyond. It was one other thing. Oh, here we go right here. We never had a chance. At this guy. 5-year, $54 million. God dog.
Give me my theme music.
Shoot. That's a lot of coins there, man. A lot of coins, baby. Too many coins. But at the end of the day, Cowboy Nation, I hope that you guys have a productive, beautiful day. We're going to continue to grind and shine. Keep in mind, we got the Osa Odigi Azua Foundation Gala tonight, and we're going to be there. So stay tuned. I'll give y'all some more and more information and details that come about. Be sure to smash upon the like button if you can. Mama said there will be days literally just like this, Cowboy Nation. And Mama's knows, man, just like y'all saw on that video, how that mama was getting at him. Yes, indeed. If we offended anyone, charge it to my beard, not my heart. If we offended anyone, shout out to everybody that performed and came out to the meetings last night. Darren posted, Law had them Instagram models yesterday. Ain't none of them look better than Angie. Angie, you are a superstar. Yeah, superstar Angie. Appreciate you. Yeah. All of these ladies are, she's a commercial real estate and a broker. High end. She said, yeah, I'm a high end 6-figure lady, right? Shout out to her. The girl in the middle is a runway model. She like 6 foot. With heels, she like 6'2", 6'3", so she tall, y'all. And the one on the other end is a commercial real estate broker too. So all of them, they class personified. Angie said, stop, they were beautiful. Law need to do content with Angie. Law would do contact with anyone. Our queens, ain't it right, Steven? Yeah. I Am Awake says, be careful. Think about this. Everyone have a reason, but results are what matter, right? That's right. You know, some people don't understand or know the whole storyline. And what you see from Law here is what you see in Law in reality. I had a fella by the name of Below the Heavens, and I got a photographic memory. And he was like, hey, Law, shame on you. Don't you have a ring on your hand? What you doing with all them ladies? Like I got something to hide, right? I don't have nothing to hide, ladies and gentlemen. I'm an open book. What you see is what you get. They say the truth is stranger than fiction. Skeptical fan, do we look for a backup QB in the draft? I'm quite sure that they said that they will be drafting a quarterback in this draft. We telegraph our picks. But what I'm getting at, ladies and gentlemen, as transparent as I can be, we all live in this world. We're going to be wrong, we're going to be right, we're going to be right, we're going to be wrong. That's the reality of it. And when you are the light, the beacon, the North Star, people going to be guided your way. People going to come your way. People, well, pause if necessary. People are going to show up and show out for the things you do. And you can't stop it, right? Now, I'm not saying that I'm a beacon of light, but what I'm saying is this right here. Write this down. Write this down, ladies and gentlemen. If there's one thing a man should do, it's mainly to himself stay true. Never allow someone to change your point of view unless what you bring makes sense to you. Never judge a man by sight alone, nor by the height he has grown. And when speaking, keep it at a moderate tone, because raised voices turn hearts into stone. You see, in the beginning, it was brother, I'll ride with brother, roll with brother, the morals of life, live, love, and respect for another. Then there are those who will try to be smart. You see, they would take the decent man, ain't that right, to alter his heart, to seek to rip him apart. Those men should never be called a friend or a fan, because they bend the lies around the truth to meet their end. Cowboy Nation, appreciate all of you all for y'all support. This is just the beginning. I wish I can tell y'all my dreams. I wish I can tell y'all what's going to happen for the future and the plans and the things that we got operating and working. But I do know that if I say these things openly, that not only you all will hear, the enemy will hear. And the enemy will try to take down what we built and use it against us. And we don't want that, ladies and gentlemen. We don't need that, ladies and gentlemen. We need to be steadfast, stay true on what we do. And let's listen to this guy right here say these things.
And they understand the cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said close them doors.
Close them doors, y'all.
Ushers, close the doors.
Close the doors.
Close the doors.
It's an evil world we live in.
We all gonna leave together.
Shame.
Y'all ain't going no place but to the
Shame.
restaurant. There's 1,000 of you tonight.
There's 1,000 of you guys tonight.
Watching. It's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this,
come on with it.
$40,000.
40,000, baby.
I'm challenging each of you all down here.
Challenging y'all.
$20 seed.
Come on, what that $20 seed?
That's a lot of money. $20, believe it or not, when my late wife Melinda P. Sapp was alive, was a good thing.
Money out, all of it.
I could take her to the movies, buy a box of popcorn,
my time
one
now,
soda,
come
2
on.
straws.
Come on.
I wasn't cheap. That's
One
sad.
soda,
Look
2
at her
straws.
eyes, she's looking in mine. Can't do that no more.
Can't do it no more.
Now, everyone up here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here.
It costs.
Evil world we live in.
Let's see. So
Come on.
put your 20 away, preachers. That 20 wasn't for you.
Come on with it, baby. But let me tell you something, though. At the end of the day, don't y'all leave. Because if you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, to work day and night, to give up your time and your peace and your sleep, if all of your desires of it makes you quite mad, that you don't get tired, and it makes you all hold everything tawdry and cheap, if life itself seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and dream is about it, if you will gladly, ladies and gentlemen, go after the thing you want with all of your capacity, strength, sagacity, with faith, hope, confidence, and stern pertinacity, if neither the cold or the poverty, famish or fame, this sickness, and that's right, Roy, I am awake, yo mans, JV boy, Angie, a body or brain can turn you away from the things you want if dogged and grim and besiege. Oh yes, and beset with the help of Almighty. Yo, JD from DC. I had to check in, FYI. Law After Dark is a hit. And that's right. But most of all, you, young star, appreciate you for the W. Will get it. Mama said there will be days just like this. Yeah. Come on with it. And let's run this up. Come on with it.
Take the money out, all of it.
Roll those cribs. This, come on, baby. Sponsored by NG. Be sure, and I mean just that, be sure to hit that like button. Sharing is caring. Come on.
9 out of 10, roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely.
Come on.
Turn to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me.
Don't zone me, baby.
I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady.
If we offended anyone, be sure to charge it to my beard, not my heart.
I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom.
Law Nation, baby, come on.
I wake up, flex, thumb down, now check, no drip, this.
Gotta run it up.
No sleep, no rest.
Come on.
Crash my wreck, but first I stretch. Tell them run it up.
Yeah.
I wake up,
Law
thumb down, now
Nation.
no drip, this.
Tell her run it up, baby.
No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch. Tell them run it up. Y'all gon' make me take that trip way out to Europe. I call up Nigeria, come through in a hurry. Those London boys don't come to play, you should get worried. One false move, find yourself they getting buried. That's what the devil used to love playing those games. Made some bad decisions that brought my mama pain. I made a promise to her, swore that I would change. I'm on the come up, bet I live up to my name. I wake up, flex, thumb down, now check, no drip, this. Run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might rest. First out, run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down, now check, no drip, this. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck, but first I tell them run it up.
$20, believe it or not, when my late wife Melinda P. Sapp was alive, was a good date.
Take the money out, all of it.
I could take her to the movies, buy some popcorn, one soda.
Come on.
I wasn't cheap, that's swag. I was looking at her eyes, she's looking at mine.
Yeah.
Now everyone up here, we've all so exceeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plan to see the one. Because again, it costs to sit up here.
Yep.
Take a drag of my cigarette. Bring me
so put your 20 away.
take a bite of my burger, babe. Save the last bite for you. Don't let
The street lights hit you. Where them baskets at, man? Bring them baskets up.
Y'all can bring it right now. Come. Even if you're giving tangibly, just put your hand on the. Take your phone and stick it on the.
I be your player too. I follow wherever you go, whatever you do. Once again, shout out to all of those who support. Shout out to you, Jason Barnes. Appreciate you again. And shout out to you, Jason, for the $5 cash app. Appreciate you. Shout out to the new members. Ayo, Will, Humphreys, James Smothers, Zaza in the building, J-Van, Jay Versick.
Don't let the
Street lights hit you. Angie, Brandy, Brandon, and Charlie J. Jay Versick, JF, Down South Cowboy 504, Darian Posey. What you do? Come on with it. Cuban Boy, Skeptical Fan, JD from DC. Come on with it. Play a tune. Mama Charles, I see you. Mama Sadiq, appreciate you.
If a paper crane can fly, then forever doesn't feel that far.
Feel that far.
So far.
Come on with it.
So far. If a paper crane can fly,
Crane can fly.
then forever doesn't feel that far. So far, so far. If a paper crane can fly, are you not entertained? Fly on, fly on, fly on, fly on, fly on.
Come on with it, baby. It's not hard to fool. Not hard to fool me. That's the right, Jay Versi. And Ashley. Addicted to the good life, baby.
Lead the way. I follow. No need to say where we are heading now, babe.
Shout out to Mama Sadiq. To the edge of it all. Come on with it.
To the edge of it all.
What we tell them?
So tell your good night, 'cause I'll buy no matter what. Yeah. Here we go. Susceptible night.
All I ask
before the
is
moment
when you lay your head up your
flies. So tell your good night.
Make sure y'all follow, baby.
'Cause I'll buy no matter what.
Let's go, man! Let's go!
Susceptible night before the moment flies. It's not a problem, no, 'cause I know what I'm getting into. Yes. Yeah, and nothing can stop me. No, 'cause I'm addicted to you and I realize. Lead the way, I follow. No need to say where we are heading now, babe. I follow to the edge of it all. So tell your good night, 'cause I'll buy no matter what. Yeah. Susceptible night before the moment flies. Before it flies.
Let me crack your
So
cream.
tell your good
Turn it on.
night, 'cause I'll buy no matter what. Susceptible night before the moment flies. Yeah.
Until next time, DC for life, not for short. Be sure to hit that like button, share this content throughout the day. DC for life, not for short. $200 million for Parsons is a discount, especially when they're already talking about adding an 18-game schedule. Let's get it. No, no Marv. I guess Magic City Marv, MJ Marv had a day off, man. We gave him a day off on his show today. DC for life, not for short. Peace.
God damn!
Ain't nobody calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, are you still involved? Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still involved? No, days off. I'm still involved. I'm still them boys. Call and check on me.
Jesus, this is your humble servant, Lord. There's clearly been a miscommunication, Jesus. Just saying this burden is a little bit too heavy for your servant, Lord. I'm just saying, Jesus, my cup runneth over, Lord, is what I'm saying. The thing is, I ain't even thirsty, Jesus, not a little bit. You can take this whole cup, the pitcher, and all of it, Jesus.